Hi guys, this is Man Max, aka Max. Welcome back to another video on the channel. So we have the confirmed 12 men and women as well as honorable mentions. I'm going to talk about when is the best time to actually open up the packs and all the good stuff, the good content that we have so far. Yesterday, we have gotten, I would say, perhaps the best SBC that we have so far in Team of the Year, Sawa. 5-star, high work rates. You know, the key thing here to note is that she actually has another playstyle plus, right, on top of her usual one, which is relentless. So this press movement is actually very good, especially when your opponent plays constant pressure or pressure after heavy touch. So in terms of the stats itself, really, right, it's just +1s and +2s compared to the previous version of her, which is the base version. If we take a look, right, it's just +2 pace, passing, dribbling, defending, +4 physical, and +1 shooting. So as you guys can see, not a very big upgrade, right? This SBC, if you actually take a look, right, costs right around about 1.3 mil. So her card was actually right around 500, right around 750k last week, right, at the peak. So I would say you're probably paying 600k for the +1s and +2s, as well as mainly for the playstyle plus. I can tell you, right, she's actually a very good player in game. I've used her quite a lot of times. She's a fantastic box-to-box midfielder. If you pair her up with somebody who's actually more physical beside her, she'll do pretty well. For me, I'm actually gonna pair her up with Chouameni, so this will be a very good combo. I do know that we also have the Bruno Fernandes recently, right? If you're comparing between the two, I would say go for Sawa as a box-to-box midfielder and Bruno as a cam. And if you want to take it further, you want to compare Sawa to Ruud Gullit, right? I have to say that I really very much prefer Sawa at the price point that she's at. And I also personally feel that I prefer Sawa. I think Sawa is a more meta card. Now, moving on, we did also get the Gamble pack yesterday, your 87 plus Dynasty Team of the group stage and Winter Wildcard pick. So instead of Radioactive, right, they have put Winter Wildcard inside, just an 86 overall squad. And this is actually the list of best players that you can pack. You have the likes of Putellas, Van Dijk, Mbappe, Ronaldo. I did take a look at the pack weight of these, and mostly, right, almost every pick had rebuild, right? There were lots of Thuram, there was a couple of Højlund, couple of Sanes, right? Nothing too, I think, you know, the pack weight isn't that, you know, fantastic. However, right, the thing is, it's only 87k a pop. You can actually, you know, go ahead to do this when you're actually opening up all your packs. So, of course, right, because it requires 86s actually flew. So 86s were right around 8.5k. They went up to around 10k to 10.5k. So that's like a 2000 coin rise. So, you know, you're making money if you actually bought 86s. We did also get the brand new evolution, Team of the Year center back prospect. There's something glitchy going on with this because certain cards that show here, right, let's say don't allow the playstyle plus, but you know, they still show here as being eligible. Just be a little bit careful. I think this is actually a glitch. I don't know whether EA will actually fix this. So, you know, one of the more popular ones is definitely, as you guys can see, right, Louis Dunk actually fits that evolution. I might possibly do him just for the fodder itself. Now what this does is it does actually give your player a playstyle plus, which I believe, right, to be the first such thing for a free evolution. And of course, it made those cards that were very eligible for evolution, right, or rather those cards that were actually very popular for evolution, right, go extinct. So if we take a look, Saliba is one, Konate, Alaba. I believe that Saliba is actually extinct at about 10k, right? So I think that this is actually more worth it compared to the previous evolution that you can do with Saliba, where you have to pay, I believe it was around 100 to 150k. And again, Alaba is also extinct, right? Alaba, following on from his you know, the previous evolution with his Team of the Week as well as his base goal version, right, he has always been extinct. Konate is actually, I would say, right, a pretty good player as well. So yeah, we take a look at all these cards. I think, you know, there are actually some couple of good ones. I think Juan Foyth is another one that I think I'll be very interested to evo. So those are the cards that you can actually evolve. I'm not sure whether the stack evolution still works, because based on EA's previous pitch notes, right, it's supposed to be patched, but I highly doubt that it's patched. Based on what I've seen, I think you should be still able to stack your evolutions, right, whereby, you know, you don't claim your evolution and then you evo him to put him into another evo and actually get you know, more play styles, or make it, you know, make him more higher rated. So yesterday, right, we got this huge store pack. Your 675k icon pack guarantees you 3 icons. I've already seen the pack weight on this. I don't think the pack weight, again, is that ideal. I've seen people getting Van Nistelrooy, right, your Fodder icon, Van Nistelrooy, Veron, so on and so forth. So I don't really think that is too worth it. And of course, you know, this pack is super duper expensive at 675k coins. I mean, if you want to rip it using FIFA points, I say, you know, you can go ahead and try it. Now, another funny thing, or, you know, unique thing, is that we didn't actually get defender specific store pack. So we didn't really have too much supply, right, for your team of the year defenders. If you actually take a look at the prices of your team of the years, right, you know, VVD is exiting at 5.7 mil. Theo Hernandez is so expensive at 3.7 mil. No, Ruben Diaz is 3.1 mil. They're all so expensive. If we do take a look at the women's side, they are a little bit cheaper because I think that they are more packable. The pack weight is better for them. But, you know, somebody like Herbs, right, I don't think she's actually worth 210k. She's probably worth around 140 to 150k. Ona Batal also, right? Oberdorf 655k. Again, Mark Bright, I think is a little bit too expensive. But, you know, based on what we have seen, I would say that the women's team, right, are more packable. And in general, right, I've seen some packs. I think team of the year this year is generally more packable. I think defenders more so than the other positions. So let's actually move on, right, and talk about the confirmed league. So we do know that Ronaldo is the 12th man. He's already confirmed. I don't think there's any surprise there. The question will be, what rating will he get, right? Because Messi is a 97. He's possibly going to be a 97 as well. For Pop, she's actually won for the women's side, right? I think it might be because people think that they're actually getting that card as a free fodder, but it's actually just a loan, right? Because she's the highest rated, 88 rated. And then we have Valverde for your honorable mentions as well. So we do know that honorable mentions will be coming into packs on Friday itself. So I believe that the likes of your Salah, you know, those people who just about failed to make it into team of the year, right, will actually get your mention. So Valverde confirmed. We all know one of the most meta box-to-box midfielder in the game. We have Alexander Arnold as well. So I expect to see more of them, right, coming into packs itself. I think that we'll see more leaks, right, later on, you know, as we go closer and closer. So we do also have some news about the leaked evolution, right? This is from Rick. So you will have to pay 200k coins. It's actually for icons, right? He did specify whether is it for base, but my guess is it's probably base icon. Max overall 91, max pace is 76, right? It gives you one play style as well as one upgrade on the weak foot itself, plus 3 overall, plus 4 pace. So in terms of the players that fit, these are your players. So if you take a look, right, basically they are all fodder players. I think out of all these players, really, right, I think Gattuso and Roy Keane are the two that I would be interested in. The question is, right, if you take a look at the evolution itself, right, you have to purchase the icon, right, 65k, and then you have to pay 200k for the evolution of this icon. Is it really worth it to pay 260, 270k coins just for an upgrade on these icons, which may not last very long in your team? You're possibly much better off doing SBCs, right? Like doing Sawa and doing other SBCs that we have currently. So maybe the requirements are not that accurate. We shall see, because doesn't really, you know, make much sense, right, for EA to do this, because I think that it's a little bit behind the power curve. We will also be getting a brand new season tomorrow. Do remember to claim your packs, right? Especially when you can actually choose between the two. I'll be doing that myself as well. So I believe that we'll actually be getting lots and lots of fodder stuff, right, for your seasons. So do look out for that for tomorrow. And if you guys are here and wondering which one to take, right, I will most definitely recommend you to take the 84/20, given that you have so many good SBCs out right now. Now, let's talk about the Team of the Year cards, right? Team of the Year cards, because I believe that a lot of you are very interested in knowing when is the best time to buy these Team of the Year cards, because they will be re-released back into packs, as we know, right? On Thursday at Content Drop, every one of them will come back into packs. I think that, like I mentioned earlier, right, the pack rate for these has been better more than ever. I think this is the most Team of the Year I've seen pack compared to previous years. Whereby, you know, last year we went close to 600 packs, right, without packing a single Team of the Year. Another thing to note is that we actually have lesser players playing the game this year as well, right? So, it might possibly mean that there's less demand. And if we actually go and take a look at the SBC segment, right, I think, you know, I don't think ever, right, at this stage of the game, like three months or so into the game, right, do we have so many endgame SBCs, right? Maldini, Eusebio, George Best, Hulit. We have Player of the Month Mbappe, right? Basically, right, we have Andre, Zico, Cafu. You can build like easily 6 to 7 very, very meta players just by getting SBC players, which also means that it's less likely for people to go out there, right, to go and buy these Team of the Year cards, because all these players are all top tier, right? The likes of your Eusebio, Josh Best, and Sawa might not necessarily be that you have to pay 5 to 6 mil for, let's say, a Team of the Year Jude, right, to actually just put in your team. So if you want to, I think you can, but I think that the best time to buy them would probably be Friday at Content Drop for these Team of the Years. If you want to do a little out of packs investment, but really I think that there are much better places, right, to put your coins as well. So best time to buy these would be possibly Friday at Content Drop, because I think there'll be lots of safe packs open, and that's when the coin injections will come. Now, if we also take a look at some of the, when I say other cards, right, so which are some of the other cards that I think would be a little bit more ideal? Basically, the out of pack cards, right? Your specials out of pack cards. So the likes of your, you know, Rudiger, right? The likes of your Tomori, you know, all these cards that are basically out of packs, right? Coleman is also a very popular one. Would do really, really well. I expect to see some panic later on at Content Drop when we get more and more leaks of your honorable mention. So when you have some panic and you see the card that you like, just go ahead, buy it, go and invest in it, because I think that the market as a whole, right, will rise after Friday at Content Drop, because people have a lot of safe packs, right, for the full team as well as the honorable mentions team. So just go through the list, right, and find the cards that you think are popular, rare, and meta, right? Gotta fit these 3 criteria. I already pointed out a few. Now, let's talk about Fodder itself, right? Fodder itself, because we do have some movements of the Fodder. So your lower rateds are still, you know, your 83s are at discard price, your 84s are very close to discard price, your 85s are 4k. Like I mentioned, 86s actually went up because of the 86 overall squad. And if we actually take a look at the SBC segment, right, we will be getting the 86, or rather the 88 plus refresh of your icon. So it'll be again an 86 rated squad. So it's very easy. I think, you know, just go ahead, go and pick your 86ers up, right, at 9k for your console players. PC players, let's see how much it is. Right around 8.5k, right? That's a max price, and then you can go like 8.8k on bid. I think 86ers will do well, right? Just list them before Content Drop. I think you're moving forward, right, as we move further along into the week, I think your higher rated fodder will definitely be the play here, because we will have so much lower rated fodder packs, right, like your 83/10 all saved up, and people will be using that fodder that they get from there to complete their SBCs. So yeah, I like 86s. Make sure to list them up before the Content Drop later for your refresh of this 88 plus icon SBC. And let's take a look at team of the weeks, right? Because I told you guys to invest previously, and they have been fluctuating, right? When they are required, they have actually went up and then went down again, right? Right now, I believe they were actually at about 30k at content drop yesterday, so they're right around 28.5, 28k or so. I'm still holding mine. I bought them, I think, right around 30k. I will most definitely, right, will want to be out of all these team of the weeks by possibly Thursday, right? As you guys can see, I have so many team of the weeks. I'll be out of them by Thursday. If you sell for a loss, right, so be it, because, you know, we didn't have so many SBCs that requires team of the weeks. We can always make the coins back. Do also remember that whatever fodder you have team of the weeks, right, 85s and above especially, right, make sure to sell all of them by Thursday content drop, because that's when the full team of the year will be coming into packs. So moving on with, you know, the content itself, right, we still have a Kante flashback SBC that we haven't seen. We also have the League on Aubameyang SBC as well, because the player of the month Mbappe is actually going away. I believe that most likely we'll see it within these 2 days, I would say, right? So again, lots and lots of good, very good content upcoming. And you know, the best time, right, to open your packs possibly, I would say, would be after they release the 12th man on Friday, as well as the honorable mentions, because that is when you have the most number of specials in packs. That will be, personally, that will be what I would be doing. And I haven't talked about this, right, because this actually came out a few days ago. All your duplicate packs. If you guys actually want me to make a video, right, as to, you know, go in depth as to how to craft the SBCs for cheap, you know, how to rinse everything, do let me know. If there are enough of you that says you guys want that video, I will actually do it. You know, I can do something like how to craft Sawa, right, for like half the price, or any SBCs, in fact, right, Kafu and all. I'll teach you guys how to rinse and everything. Do let me know down in the comment section below. If you guys actually watched my previous video, right, and you bought the investments that I've spoken about, right, they have done fantastically well. I talked about base real Ferdinand last week when he was right around, I think, 450k, right around here, right? He was right around 450k or so, and he actually peaked in price, right, I believe at about 500 and I think 560k, I think, right around, yeah, 570k. That was his peak price. So if you bought, GG's to you. Of course, now he's down because of the evolution itself. Like I mentioned, right, all these cards will go up because people have coins, right? I also spoke about Thunderstruck Varane. When I spoke about him, he was right around 440k, right? He went all the way up to as high as, I believe, about 560, right? 560, 570. So again, GG's if you actually bought these cards. And yeah, moving forward, I think that the market is actually going to do really, really well. We will have lots of people who have safe packs and everything, and it'll just basically make you know, everything go up. And of course, do look out for all the leaks as well, right, because those will actually impact the market. And let's test out the theory, right? Let's test out the theory whether, you know, the packs are actually, team of the years are actually easier to pack. I haven't gotten one yet. In fact, I didn't really open too much. As you guys can see, I have about 150 packs. Let's open at 83 by 10. I'm actually gonna open up most of my packs, right, during the full team, right? Is that Giroud? Alright, we got a team of the week. It's definitely a dub already, right? Team of the week means it's a dub. Don't think that we'll get anything behind, would we? Let's see. Yeah, this is not that great. Alright, it's really just the team of the week. The rest is pretty crappy. Okay, we'll start this in the club. I also have a icon player pick for you guys. You know, to thank you guys for staying till this part of the video. So do let me know if you wanna see how to craft, you know, the packs itself, and I'll definitely yeah, I'll definitely let you guys, you know, I'll do a video up on it, and then, you know, we can take a look. it will be really easy, I would say, right? So it's a 85, right? Just nice. Okay, let's submit this. I don't think, all right, we can do this, right? I think let's put in the Thomas party that we have gotten, because I do not want to see this guy again. I already have him. Him out for Nana. I think the pack weight for this icon pick itself, right, has been relatively good. I think you have like a 30% chance or 40% chance of this being a W. Let's see who we get. Come on, give me somebody good. All right, like so Campbell is like fine, right? I think he'll fit into my team just nice because currently I have Kramer. Right, not too bad, right? I think he's right around 2 to 300k, right? Probably, yeah, about 300k plus. Right, not too bad, right? The SBC costs slightly below 300k. So do let me know if you guys want to see the crafting video. Thank you guys so much for the support, and then I'm really looking forward to this part of the game because it will actually be really fun to rip all the packs. And I'll see you guys soon. All right, take care, guys.